I value the good things in life: great food, comfortable clothes, the perfect pour at the end of a long day, and the hardworking people who bring quality products to life. I'm fascinated by how the things I love come to be. So I've teamed up with my friends at Nutrien Ag Solutions and Farm Journal to explore the journey from seed to shelf and to get to know the growers who dedicate their lives to making it happen. How are growers feeding a growing world? Come with me to find out. I'm Brett Griffin, and this is Leading the Field. I'm here in Elba, New York, the onion capital of the world. Elba is between Buffalo and Rochester, New York, and the home to Big O Farms. I love to cook, and onions are one of my secret ingredients to all of my favorite dishes: meatloaf, spaghetti, sauteed potatoes, and even salsa. So let's go find Joe and Max to learn more about what it takes to plant, harvest, and grow this amazing ingredient.
Yeah, Max, I think these transplants are looking really good this year. Off to a great start.
Yep, they're off and growing, that's for sure.
Yeah, I saw you guys planting just north of here yesterday. I was going to dig one of these up, see what the roots. Yeah, look at that root system.
Coming.
That looks
Hey, what's up,
really
guys?
good.
How's it going? Max Torrey, Big O Farms.
Hey, Brett, nice to see you guys.
Hey, Brett. Joe Palmer, Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Hey, listen, man, I'm a big onion lover, and Thaddeus sent me down here to Elba, New York to learn more about onions.
Well, you came to the right place.
You're definitely at the right place.
Yeah, so I'm technically the 12th generation of Torrey's farming. They came from England and came into Connecticut, worked their way west to Bethany, which is just a little south of here, and started farming and been farming ever since.
What's the difference in the red and yellow onion, other than the color?
Probably the flavor. You know, red onion you'll see more on a eat fresh. You wouldn't cook it as much. You know, it'd be on a salad or a cheeseburger or something like that. Where the yellow cooking onion from New York, you'll cook it and it'll be, it's warmer, hotter onion.
Yeah, so the yellow is more spicy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, especially growing on these muck soils with the higher sulfur.
I've never seen soil this black.
This is called muck soil, Brent, and it's high in organic matter. This organic matter in the soil could be up to 30 to 70%, where our mineral soils are around 3%. And it's a great environment to grow a crop like onions.
Where do these onions come from? Do you plant them here? Like, how does that happen?
So these onions were grown down in Arizona for us, started in Arizona. So these ones right here were probably planted in November in Arizona. Then they harvested them in beginning of April, load them on a truck and shipped them up here.
And then you guys get them in the ground how?
We have 220 employees that we
see it to believe it.
Yep.
It's incredible.
So every onion was planted by hand out here.
Yes, sir.
And when you first see them, they look like they're dead. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't look like much, but like I was saying to Max, I mean, to come out here after every week to see the crop progress, and these roots have definitely taken hold.
How long is growing season?
So we start planting in April. The first ones we'll plant, we'll start harvesting those mid-July.
Okay.
And then we'll start harvesting in July, and we'll be harvesting till the end of October.
How hardy are these things to grow?
At the beginning, I would say they're pretty tender, especially the seed onions. They're more the transplants are I would say are hardy.
Okay.
They can take some pretty good cold weather and stuff like that. But the seed onions, between the wind and the cold and the rain, they're a little tougher to keep.
How do you harvest them? By hand too, or no?
So 98% is harvested by machine.
Okay.
We do harvest a few of the reds by hand because they're a little tenderer and a little easier to bruise. So we'll harvest a few of the early ones by hand.
Okay. Yep. I can tell you guys know each other well. How long have you known each other?
Well, I actually knew Max's grandfather, Charlie, and when I was just a kid, I was out here 25 years old. I graduated from ag school and came out here working, and as a consultant, I've gained a lot of knowledge over the years. But I've known Max since he was a kid. I went to his wedding a few years ago, and
so you knew as a kid you were going to be a farmer.
Oh yeah, that's all I knew.
Yeah, but you went to college.
I went to college.
Yeah.
Yep. Learn the business side of things, and the farming side you learn doing it. Business side, you go to some smarter people and learn that.
Yeah.
So.
Max, I hear you've got quite the packing facility.
Yeah, we actually just built it a few years ago. Why don't we go take a look at it?
All right, let's go. Max, tell me a little bit about this packing facility.
Yeah, so our original packing facility burned down on Thanksgiving of 2016. It's right there where that concrete pad is out there. So we decided, we had some other locations to pack out of temporarily, but we decided we needed to make an investment in the future. And this facility is the future. So it has basically the state-of-the-art equipment.
So how many onions are going through here on a day like today?
So Today we're actually loading 12 trailer loads, which, 12, 42,000 pound trailer loads.
Where do these onions go?
Primarily we go up and down the East Coast, we go to Lewiston, Maine, down to Florida.
Tell me a little bit about what it takes to make sure the onion that we receive as consumers is a good onion.
So it's gonna go across something called an optical sorter. So what that's doing is it's gonna check the internal quality of the onion with near infrared light, and then it'll check the external quality and the size of the onion, and then it sorts it out based on different parameters I set in the sorting program. So it ensures that you're getting a beautiful, nice onion going in the bag that you're gonna see at the store.
What happens to onions that aren't some of the best onions?
So if it's rotten, it's gonna get composted, go back out in the field, put in the soil, and and those nutrients decay and reused. If it's just scarred up or missing some skin, we'll put that as a number 2 and send that to a food bank or something like that.
How do you sort onions based on size, weight? Like, what are you looking for in here?
So primarily you're sorting on quality and size.
Okay.
So we pack like 3 different sizes of onions. A boiler, which is something less than like 2 1/4 inches in diameter. A medium, which you'd say is from 2 1/4 to 3 inch. And then anything over 3 inch, we call a jumbo.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a jumbo guy.
Yeah, most people are. So.
Hey, let's go check this place out,
Awesome,
man. I'm
sounds
excited.
good.
All right.
Let's go.
Man, what's going on here? These guys are hustling.
They're working hard. So right now, they're putting these consumer packages, which are 3-pound bags, into a master baler bag.
Yeah.
So there's 16 of them in each bag. And then they'll get stacked up on a pallet and get shipped out to a store.
Do you think these guys mind if I jump in?
I think you're gonna have to give it a try, but I'm just gonna warn you, it's pretty tough.
All right,
Good luck.
I'm gonna try this thing out.
You're giving it, yeah.
All right. I mean, I can't even open the bag.
That's not a good start.
No.
No, you're on the right. You're on the right
I'm
end.
on the right side.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Here we go.
There you go.
Watch this. I can't pick it up. There's too many onions. Hey, tie this thing. I can't tie it. How'd I do? Am I hired?
You did pretty good.
All right, good.
I'll give you a shot.
That thing's heavy.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, they get a good workout.
How many bags are you going through here?
Oh, in a year we probably use almost 2 million.
2 million bags. Dude, that's insane. I'm blown away by this whole process. My eyes are burning in here.
Yeah.
Your eyes are used to it?
I'm used to it.
So I want to jump in this forklift and see if I can move the onions.
Want to see you try? Go for it.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna show y'all a little Southern hospitality. I made my world famous onion dip. Joe, you go first.
I love onions, Brett. I'll be glad to try it. You grab a chip here.
Hey,
you hold that. I'm gonna loosen it up a
there
little
you
bit for
Yep.
you. I don't know how stable that chip is.
We'll find out. Put that right on there.
There you go.
Stick on a cracker.
You like cheese?
I do like cheese,
All right.
so you can't go wrong with that,
It's
right?
gonna be good, and you're gonna like it.
I gotta say, that is delicious.
What do you think? I appreciate you guys letting me come up here to Big O Farms in Elba, New York. I've had a blast.
Oh, it's our pleasure having you. I'm glad we could teach you something about onions today.
The thing I learned the most about is every onion is planted by hand.
That's right.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
That makes me really appreciate all the hard work that goes into this. And you have amazing onions.
Yeah, thank you.
Joe, thank you, sir.
Brett, thank you.
Good to see you, Max. Take care.
Good to see
I'll
you.
be
Take
back
care.
up this way. I'm gonna come
Sounds
see
good.
you guys.
Sounds good.
Hey Brett, old buddy, how you doing?
Great.
How was New York?
Man, it was awesome.
What'd you learn?
Well, they hand plant every single onion.
What was your favorite part of the whole trip up there?
Hands down getting to drive the tow motor.
They let you drive one of their pieces of equipment?
Yes, they did.
It's a lot different than spotting NASCAR. You're gonna love where I'm sending you next.
I can't wait.
I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good. It brings a tear to my eye to leave the onion capital of the world, but we've got more places to go on our seed to shelf adventure. Next up, we're going back to the state of Washington to visit an amazing cherry orchard and to learn what it takes to grow and harvest beautiful sweet cherries. Let's keep on leading the field.